we have my wonderful favorite friend Kylie, who is a therapist in real life, here to discuss all sorts of things in regards to, sexuality versus gender, which is a really big gray area for a lot of people, myself included until I made this board today. Anyway, we love Kylie. Kylie is going to help walk me through this. Sexuality is who you want to have sex with, who you are drawn to have sex with. Gender is how you identify.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
I mean, gender is, are you male, are you female, or
inside.
Or something else.
This is the inside
is social and a biological construct.
Okay, Anna. That's Anna's biological. So, straight man like straight women. It's all about being straight. Okay? Then we have on our little list, she is very interested. Where are you on this board? Okay. So then we have like gay and lesbian. Gay is usually referred to as men, and lesbian usually as women, and those are people who like the same sex. We have masculine men, leather men.
Bears.
Like Nancy said, bears. Bears are hairy men.
Generally,
like hairy men.
big hairy men.
Big hair. So we have. I can't do the pointer thing. It's too bright. So we have a manly man who likes a manly man. We have a manly man who likes a feminine man. These are all gay guys now. Then we have two feminine men who like feminine men. Okay? So it's not all just man likes man. Okay? There are different roles or ways people are in that world. And that goes for those women over here. So you have women who are referred to as dykes, who are masculine, which, are the manly woman. And then we have the...
Not manly men.
No.
They're women.
That's right.
They don't want to be men.
Okay, that's good.
It's very important.
That's very important.
Because people think, well, who's the guy?
That's right.
Yeah.
And
Neither one of us are the guy.
That's true. And there's a lot of people in the straight world that look at people and go, so who's the man? Well, here's the thing. So you have masculine women, that's these guys here, women, and they like, let's say, masculine women. And then you have a masculine woman who likes we call them lipstick lesbians because they get all fluffy. And then they have a lipstick and lipstick, right? So there's lots of gradients there.
Straight guys or straight women might like their guy a little more effeminate.
Absolutely. That is a good point, and I don't have it on here.
No. So, I mean, there's every shade of gray.
Yes. And so this right here is all gray, right here.
Sure.
Even though it's orange and black Halloween colors.
Yeah. It's because it's close to Halloween. Okay, so then we have bisexual. Bisexual can fall in love with a man or a woman. It can look like this. That can look like a man falling in with a man, or a man falling in with a frilly man, or a man with a dyke, or a man with a woman. I think I got that right. Or it can be a frilly woman, or a frilly woman dyke, or a frilly woman feminine man, or a frilly woman manly man.
Well, and just because a woman might come across as being somewhat manly doesn't make her a dyke.
It does not.
Nor does it make her a lesbian.
Right. That's true.
And that's true, because I have seen a straight, manly woman with a manly man, and they were straight. Transgender is, now it gets confusing.
Sexuality is who you love or want to have make love to.
Right, not who I love. Because I love Kylie, but I don't want to have sex with her.
Right.
I mean, I could, but I don't. Because I
Yeah.
have Nancy.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So what essentially transgender means, your gender changes, but your sexuality, who you love, does not change.
Oh, see, that's very good. Very
So
good.
you go from, in your case, being identify lesbian right now to a male, you become a straight
Right.
man.
Right, and I have
Who
to...
prefers females.
Yes, and I have to make sure that people understand, too,
Yeah.
that really, it's not that I was a lesbian, it was like a step.
Yeah.
Because most people who, well, I don't want to say most, but a lot of people who are gay identify, but want to be men, oftentimes just don't take the step. And so they remain in the lesbian label, but it's just a label. Right? Okay.
Right. They're not truly lesbian. They're just a person whose gender is not clear
Right. Right.
to everybody else.
Right. So, now, in my case, male to female.
No,
That's not right at all.
that's not right. You're not a male. You are
wait a minute,
becoming a male.
So I am so confused by my drawing.
So the DSM is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. So that's how
Right.
people are identified. Like in the DSM-1, lesbians and gay men were considered sick,
Are they still?
mentally ill. They are not at all.
What about transgender people?
Transgender people are no longer considered ill, mentally ill. What their only time they're considered mentally ill is if they are not able to accept who they are. Same with being gay. If you
Okay.
are gay or lesbian and you're trying to, and it causes you lots of distress by trying not to be, then
Then you
it's
have a
considered a disorder. Yeah, but it's
Interesting.
no longer. They're no longer considered mental disorders because we know that they're genetically.
Okay.
They're genetic.
It's a genetic
It's
makeup.
a genetic change which is not caused by a mental thing.
Right. Okay, so just
It's
take
not
note
a
of
mental
that.
thing.
That's a very good point.
You
Okay.
you can't treat someone who's transgender. You can't treat someone who's gay or lesbian and turn them into something else.
Transvestites, you got a little gray there, but basically, if you think of a guy in a drag show that's gay,
Yes.
generally, flamboyantly in makeup and hair and a big glittery
Barbra
dress,
Streisand, Cher.
you know, it looks like Cher.
Dolly
Okay,
Parton,
now I love
yeah.
Cher, so that's not an insult, okay? But they like Cher a lot, and
Yeah, they like to dress up. Cher, Dolly Parton.
hey, no, we got
Barbra
them.
Streisand's a
Barbra
big one.
Streisand.
Barbara's
Oh
a big
my
one.
God. So and Bette Midler. So
Bette Midler, right,
then we
right,
have gay woman, so a lesbian, dressing up as a man, which we all do. I don't, but
So
Kylie
there,
does.
yeah,
and so does Nancy. So what do you do with that?
yeah. Although I do wear.
And they are country singers. So and then
You mean like
Anybody.
Katie Lane?
Toby Math, Big Keith.
Toby Keith? You mean?
Toby Math. Toby Math. So anyway. Oh.
Well, Katie Lane dresses
Katie Lang is a
lesbian.
who dresses in Texas and things as a country western singer.
Yeah, I wore tux
Back
to my
here,
wedding.
country
Or
western
wedding.
singer,
Yeah.
right there. Okay, so cross-dresser normally are straight people, usually men, that like to feel dresses on them.
Yeah, or underwear or whatever. It turns them on sexually.
Usually wearing them, not just putting them on them. But anyway, so
it's a sexual thing.
it. Oh. No, really? Because I've actually taken pictures of them. I don't want to say that on film.
Well, but it's yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, why should it matter if we wear
I don't
men's
know.
or women's clothing?
Really?
Who cares?
I don't know.
I mean,
straight man dressed in a woman's dress looks like Dolly Parton. And a woman's dress in a man's clothing look like that all the time. So anyway,
Ta-da, like me.
hopefully this was not
Well,
confusing.
these are actually men's shorts.
Don't look at her socks. Raise your leg.
My Halloween
All
set.
right, put that down. Okay, so just to recap very quickly, straight people are a gradient of all of this because they just don't want to say it, and they can fall anywhere in there. And they usually like opposite sexes. And then you have gay, lesbian, men who can have all sorts of different ways of looking at each other. Man.
Right. You don't have to go through it all again.
And then you have dykes with lipsticks and intermixed. And then you have bisexual. Bisexual can do all sorts of different colors. And then you have transsexual, transgender.
Well, it's the same.
Do I have?
So transgender, transsexual is pretty much the same thing. They just in the DSM changed them to be more specific, because your sex, which is, the organ.
No.
Yeah.
Who you want to have sex with?
Well, the sex quote, which is gender quote, is determined by your organ, what organ you have. Whereas gender identity is also determined by how you feel
Okay.
inside.
All right.
I mean, and so they switched it from transsexual to take away the sexuality part to transgender.
Gender.
Because it's really gender.
It's all gender. So anyway, I won't say that. And then you got this, and then you've got the
Well, that's,
fluid guys, and then you've got the hidden guys, and then you've got these guys.
Yeah,
That's all I'm going to say about it, because really,
There's
the board.
a tremendously wide range of...
And this is not all. This
Right.
is the things that we were trying to just narrow down, but there's all sorts of fetishes and craziness out there that we don't want to talk about.
Asexual. Okay.
Okay, so I'll say it.
Polysexual, asexual.
Oh, we got Polly.
Yeah, we got poly. We don't have asexual, which are people who don't have any sexual desire for either anyone, which is pretty sad.
It is
But
sad.
that is true.
That's bad.
sure.
I'm sure they have a pill for that now.
I
like a
don't
blue
know if they have
pill
a pill, but
Or a
they,
green pill. Anyway.
I don't know that they have a pill for
Yeah,
that.
that would be unfortunate. And but you know what? I bet they don't think so. I bet they're just fine with it. Yeah. Okay. So.
Bye.
Good thoughts. Good energy. Love you.
Oh, good. Can I stop holding this thing?
Does that make any sense whatsoever?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I get more confused the more I think about it. You better turn around.
Well, when you throw in all those other aspects,
It's just huge.
it's just huge.
It's
You
huge.
don't need to throw in all those other things. The basic thing is gender is who you identify as sexuality.